Tears flow as families that have been separated for too long hug for the first time. For 582 days, Australia's hard borders have kept them apart. But today, Fortress Australia is no more.
Well, I've got young kids here, so glad to be home. I haven't seen them for 5 weeks, so can't wait to get home.
Many desperate to see parents too sick to greet them at the airport.
It's been really, really hard, and especially since my mum's actually sick, so I'm actually going to be heading straight to the hospital. So this was an impossible flight to get on, and I'm so relieved to be on it. And
I'm an Australian citizen, and I haven't been able to go back into my own country, and I've been able to travel to every other country except Australia. And I haven't seen my dad in 2 years, and now he's very, very sick.
There were also joyful moments as those flight crews who've had their wings clipped are finally able to fly again.
It's been fantastic. The passengers were so excited to get on, and they were excited to hear Aussie accents. Hopefully people in Australia are going to see this and they're going to get some hope and people will start travelling again.
A Singapore Airlines flight from Singapore was the first flight to touch down, followed shortly by QF12 from Los Angeles.
Qantas 12, it's great to see you back in Australian skies. Welcome to Sydney.
14 flights due to touch down before the end of the day, producing a steady stream of emotional reunions. 14 outbound flights are taking off on the first day of exemption-free travel.
I'd originally booked a flight on the 18th of November. That was the earliest I could get there to see my dad. And he died last week, so I missed the chance to see him.
My sister's getting married on Saturday. Yeah. So we just made it.
Today's an exciting day. Let's not underestimate what today means for our state. It's a part of the start of a new journey. As we open up, we won't go backwards. And we'll start to rejoin the world.
Australia's opening up to Singapore, we're open up to New Zealand. The national plan is working. The Australian public have been keeping their side of the deal, which means the national plan is enabling them to regain the things that COVID has taken from them.
Passengers will disembark the plane, then head to customs, where they will show their documents proving they have returned a negative PCR test within the previous 72 hours, show they are fully vaccinated with a TGA-approved vaccine, and then they are free to leave. Incoming flights are uncapped for vaccinated travellers, but capped at 210 per week into Sydney for those who are unvaccinated. They will be ushered straight to one of 2 hotels for 2 weeks quarantine at their own expense.
People here in New South Wales are following the health advice, following those health instructions. If we see any changes, we'll adjust appropriately. We want to get people back in work, we want our economy open, but we want to do so safely.
After 19 months apart, being home in time for Christmas is the greatest gift of all. Kenny Heatley, Sky News, Sydney.